YouTubers and YouTubers, I am back now with another video. I hope this video will be a bit more of an educational video because I want to talk about bullying. I want to hopefully maybe open people's eyes and just to see how serious bullying actually is. I might go a bit personal into this video, then again, I don't know, I might not. So let's get to some questions. What is bullying? Bullying is a form of harassment, whether it be verbal, physical, anything like that. There's cyberbullying. If somebody is doing something to you or saying something about you that you are not comfortable with, then that is a form of bullying. Unfortunately, it occurs every day, once every minute, once every 5 minutes. It's a horrible thing to be doing. A lot of the times bullying, the reason why people bully, it could be because their backstory, could be because they're not happy with their lives. It could be just because they might not know that they are bullying, and what they might see as a bit of fun might be hurting you. So they might need a bit more education on bullying. So hopefully this will help. Would age make a difference in bullying? No. I have seen these maybe 8 or 10-year-old kids bullying some 60-year-old guy. Unfortunately, I was witness to that, and I didn't do anything, and I hated myself for not doing anything about it. Are there differences in the bullying experiences between guys and girls? There are a few differences, but it depends on the personality and the strength, I would say, of the boys and girls, in my opinion. Like, when I was younger, I did get bullied quite a bit, but not physically. So, but my mind really wasn't as strong as it is today. So a lot of people, where I came from, they just picked on me, you know? So I wouldn't really think that maybe it wouldn't matter what gender that the person is, that the victim is, but I think it might just depend, maybe it's just my opinion, on their mindset of things. A lot of the times it depends on what they do. If a person, just could be sitting alone in a, it could just be sitting eating alone at a lunch table, maybe about 2 or 3 people might find it easier to pick on them because they're alone. But I grew up in theatre, and for some reason a lot of people just think that's a stupid thing to be doing. It's just a hobby. A lot of the times they might just say things that could be hurtful, and just could be hurtful to me. So but no, maybe yes and maybe no. In gender wise, probably not. There might not be any that much of a difference. I don't know. Are some children more likely to bully than others? Yes, and I always think it depends on their upbringing. Maybe if they would have grown up in a horrible household, you don't know a person's backstory, so I'm just saying this, it could be. I'm not saying what it is, I'm just saying it could be. If a person had grown up in a horrible household, one person might think that that's actually okay because they've seen it being done as they grow up. So they might think it's socially acceptable to say certain things to certain people, but no, it's actually not that way. Are victims more popular than bullies. Okay, maybe in one way yes, but in another way no as well, because victims can sometimes hide away from people because they've been bullied so much. But then again, the bullies could easily be saying things about the victims that could make them popular, but in a bad way. What do people do when they are bullied? There's certain situations that people do when they are bullied. A lot of people can hide away, which in my opinion might be the wrong thing to do, but I think the best way to deal with bullying is just to talk about it with somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. Talking is actually, it's a just way of getting it out there, and like a lot of people could just go up to a stranger and start talking about it. It might feel better to them. Who should people tell when they are being bullied? I think they should tell their parents that they feel that they are being bullied, their friends, so at least that they know who they can talk to, and a teacher or a counsellor. I will link some sites that help people with bullying. I will link them in the description below. Why don't people tell? People don't tell maybe for the reason that they just feel, that maybe they are being like a rat or something, that maybe telling things to people makes you a weak person, when it actually doesn't. It makes you so much stronger, because you're getting it out there, you're learning to deal with things. But maybe for the simple reason that people don't tell is they could be getting threats of the bullies, which is absolutely wrong. And maybe they just don't feel safe, that all of the people who are actually bullying them have made them feel not safe about going up to people and talking about their problems. Can bullying cause problem later in years? Yes, it can, because there could be somebody could be bullied so much that they actually might not have a future. They might not even be here because they have been bullied so much and they just didn't know how to deal with it. Yes, in my experience, that bullying has caused me to have social anxiety. I suffered a lot through it, and maybe actually theatre actually helped me. So doing what you love, and only what you love, not what anybody else loves, can actually help you through whatever you are going through. Where does bullying take place? Bullying can actually take place anywhere. Unfortunately, that is the reality. I mean, like, bullying can be taking place in homes, on the streets, in schools, at the workplace. So that's why we as people should always try and make others feel safe. What does it feel like to be bullied? It feels shit. It feels like that you're just a nothing. That that you're just not worth a place in this world. That's what bullying feels like. What are the feelings of bystanders? Unfortunately, I have been through this, and I can tell you from personal experience that a lot of the times bystanders just don't know what to do in that type of situation. If they are seeing people being bullied, they might be afraid of being bullied themselves, which cause them to take a stand back. Are there different groups more likely to be bullied? In my opinion, yes. So Racism, unfortunately, is a type of bullying. You could bully people over their disabilities. You can just bully people over anything. I grew up wanting to be a singer, and people picked on me because I wanted to be a singer. It made me feel like, that I just wasn't good in myself. I lost confidence in myself. Is there bullying in some countries the same as others? No, they're not all the same. They're all going to be different. Like in America, like some people could be bullied for being overweight, and the same in Ireland. But maybe in places like Russia, a lot of people could be bullied for being gay more than overweight, and their religion maybe maybe in Ireland here, because there have been some, there have been some discriminations against Muslims in Ireland, and there have been some discriminations against Irish people in America. It's all different in different countries because they might have a lot more laws, and they might know how to deal with certain things and maybe not others. So I think the basic message here is don't bully, okay? And if you are being bullied, please tell somebody, because you can make it through. Okay, I've been bullied for years. I have made it through, and I am sitting here today and I am able to give advice to you. And maybe if you feel like you can't talk to somebody, message me. I'm okay. I will try and help you if you need if you need help. I will be there to listen. But you have to know that other people will be there to listen as well. They might not be the right people, but unfortunately that could be the hard thing, is you might not be able to find the right people. But there are some counsellors there. There are some counsellors, there are school teachers. They are trained to listen to you. They are trained to help you deal with this sort of thing. So I'm hoping to leave here on a positive message and saying that I have been bullied, I am here, and I am okay. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.